Yesterday, Victor Conte said that JoJo have yet to enroll in the VADA drug testing. What's your thoughts on that?
That is 100% true. You know, I've been trying to push the VADA testing on them. They haven't seemed to enroll yet, and hopefully, you know, they enroll soon because, you know, it may put this fight in jeopardy if he doesn't enroll in VADA.
Yesterday, Victor Conte said that you have yet to enroll in the VADA drug test. What's your response to that?
Man, at the end of the day, Victor Conte knows what we're about, man. I'm training with Daryl Hudson. Daryl Hudson is the one that taught Victor Conte everything that he knows, so he should know better than trying to, you know, say anything like that. We barely just got the contract signed 2 days ago on actually Thursday, and then literally that Thursday they called me saying I had to come here, so I haven't had time to fill out the applications or anything like that.
Why did it take so long to get this fight made, man?
Just a little minor like fix-ups, but we're trying to not get the rematch clause because at the end of the day I was a mandatory for the WBC, and I was trying to make that not get into the contract, because if I'm mandatory, why should he have a rematch clause? But at the end of the day, it's a Eddie Hearn show, it's a matchroom show. We'll just let them do the talking. I'll beat them twice. It ain't no big deal.
JoJo, Devin's 22, 23 years old. He's talking like, you know, an undefeated prospect at that age talks. You've been that age, and the confidence is higher. But why are you the best prospect, the best opponent he's fought? What makes you the best opponent he's fought?
JoJo Diaz has been calling you out, Ryan Garcia out, all the top lightweights out. He's finally got one in you for this WBC title here. Are you expecting the best JoJo Diaz? And I mean, after that Jorge Linares fight, he was your toughest test today, but it seems like you're progressing nicely now. You're getting the big names that you need in this division, but again, are you expecting the best JoJo Diaz?
Of course, I'm definitely expecting the best JoJo Diaz. This is the best fight on paper. It's a huge fight for me. It's a huge fight for boxing. This is one of the fights that, you know, I've been calling for. You know, it's not the Ryan Garcia, it's not Tank Davis, it's not Teofimo, but it's the next step there, and I'm happy that the fight is finally made. I think that it has been, we've been getting great feedback from, you know, the media, the fans, and I think, you know, a lot of people love this fight, and I love the fight for me as well.
See, because obviously JoJo Diaz is down at fringe level of lightweights, I mean, all this media right here that's facing you right now, all the fans, the boxing fans, they want to see you, Teofimo Lopez, the Garcias, the Javante Davises and stuff like that in 2022. What do you have to do on your part? I know, like, the altercation in Fresno with Teo, but again, as a fighter, what do you have to do on your part to get this fight over the line?
I just got to keep winning at the end of the day. Like you know, this fight happens because, you know, I keep winning. He keeps winning, and that's how the fight played out, and that's how all the rest of the fights in the lightweight division is going to play out. Eventually, we're all going to meet up one day. You know, of course, I want it sooner than later, but eventually, you know, we're all going to end up fighting, and I'm looking forward to it.
I know you've answered this as well, but I want to just reiterate it. Teofimo Lopez Sr. said about he got in touch with Mauricio Suleiman, and Suleiman said that he's going to write a petition, send it to you and your dad. I don't know if you've got it yet, but if that petition doesn't cross your door, land on your desk, whatever, will you sign that and fight Teofimo next year?
What petition? What
so according to him, it was to make you
mandatory for Teofimo.
You don't even need to make me mandatory. That's a fight that I don't need to be mandatory for the fight to happen. This is a fight that, you know, me and my promoter want, my dad want, we all want this fight. So to send a petition is retarded. It's not like they ever sent me an offer and I declined the offer or nothing like that. So why would you try to petition? It's just, you can't believe these lies that come out of his mouth. He talks in circles. It's unbelievable. You want to do a petition to the WBC for what? It's a fight that we both want. When have you ever heard of this?
Yeah. So is it just the case of you saying yes then?
Everybody knew that Caleb wanted to fight Canelo. So why would Canelo send Caleb a petition? Well, like, what would it do? Well, like, we want to make the fight happen. He talks in circles. Don't believe the lies that he tells.
Yesterday, it was brought up, obviously, once again, the meeting with Bob, and Eddie Hearn said that he never heard of a meeting. He said that a meeting would never even happen if he's not even contacted. You know, was that more so of the case? Because it seems that they keep bringing up this meeting with Bob that, you know, your father, Bill, never...
Like Eddie said that he don't know nothing about the meeting. The meeting didn't happen. It never crossed his desk, so... I told you, can't believe this guy. This guy talks in circles. He tells lies after lie after lie, and it is what it is. Don't listen to Teofimo. the guy, I really think that something's wrong with him. He's going crazy because at this point, like I was watching some of this stuff he was doing with the media yesterday, and he's talking in circles. Like yeah.
Devin, what makes you better than Teofimo?
Looking to show, being that you guys are fighting back-to-back.
Skills pay the bills. Skills pay the bills.
Being that you guys are fighting back-to-back weeks, are you looking to show him up with your performance, have a stronger performance than what he's coming with?
I'm not in competition with Teofimo on performance or whatever the case may be. I know at the end of the day, it is what it is. Styles make fights, he can do what he's going to do in his fight. I can do what I'm going to do in this fight. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. We got to get in there and see who's the better man. So at the end of the day, performances on each of those nights don't make a difference because we get in there.
Devin, what skills do you possess that make you better than any other lightweights in the division?
My ring IQ, my ring generalship. You've seen against Jorge Linares. He talked about how much experience that he had, but at the end of the day, he won 2 rounds in the whole fight. I scored him up to that point, so it just shows you, how much experience I actually have myself.
Devin, seeing the fact that the JoJo fight was made so easily, why was it easy to make that but not the Ryan Garcia?
I wouldn't say it was made easily because at the end of the day, JoJo Diaz was my mandatory. So if it was so easy, the fight should have been made. He should even never have been in I would say in negotiations with Ryan Garcia. That's a fight should never even have been made. It seems like we had to corner him in to take the fight because it should have been much easier to make because he was my mandatory. Why do I have to chase him and he's my mandatory?
Well, we'll see. Speaking to Eddie Hearn yesterday.
On December 4th, what's going to be too much?
Everything. JoJo Diaz isn't better than me in no kind of way. Name one thing that you can say that he does better than me.
Devin, right now at this moment, speaking about Teofimo Lopez, do you feel like there's going to be bad blood going into the future? It will be business or just personal. Obviously, he's in your way in your career.
I don't really care about Teofimo right now. My main focus is JoJo Diaz. JoJo Diaz is a tough opponent that I cannot take lightly, of course, and I look forward to December the 4th. Let Teofimo go do what he's going to do on what day he fight?
27.
So the week before, yeah. So let him do what he's going to do in his fight. I do what I'm going to do in my fight, and whatever he's keep talking this petition bullshit, whatever he's talking about, we'll see at the end of the day, and we'll see if the fight gets.
Well, we'll say Eddie Hearn yesterday said that if Bob Arum isn't willing to pay for this fight, that he'll pay for it for the first 3 months of next year. What does that say to Eddie Hearn and you and your business partner?
He know where the money at. That's why he came over here with us. He say he's so big and he's so this. He got the belts. He go all that. Why you fighting on the zone? Ain't you with top rank ESPN? Why you over here with us? Why you over here having media workouts and kissing my promoter's ass? Oh, okay. Yeah, well, okay.
Hey, Teofimo Lopez said that Lomachenko beats you, Shakur, and Tank, but he continues to dismiss the fact that Lomachenko gave up his belt.
Lomachenko beat him again. If they fight, Lomachenko's gonna beat him. That's why he talking about he trying to put Lomachenko off. Oh, he should fight him. He should fight him. And Lomachenko beat him if they fight again.
If he's not coming to the table for the fight, would you want to fight Lomachenko?
Of course, man. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody. I want to make the biggest fights happen. I've been calling for Lomachenko for as long as I can remember. You see this belt? I got this from Lomachenko. Come on now. I've been calling for Lomachenko for a while now, so make it make sense.
Devin, how did your fight
more
end?
Decisively, Devin? Would you win that fight more decisively?
Styles make fights. At the end of the day, I'm looking at victorious.
Does Ryan Garcia even play a factor anymore in the fact he's been kind of inactive?
Of course, Ryan Garcia is a huge draw. He can come back to the sport. He can go and do great against some tough competitors. You can't count him out. You can't say, oh, just because he got injured or he's not in the right state of mind. That don't mean that he can't go in there and still do good.
What you make of the?
You haven't been in there with me. You haven't been in there with the person that is going to go out there and take the wheel. So just be ready.
JoJo, we just talked with Devin just a moment ago, and he says he's going to put a hellacious beating on you, and that he hopes you're aggressive with him. What do you have to say to that message from Devin?
We'll see. I have never ever seen a Devin Haney fight where he's actually been that type of person. I mean, he's fought a bum that he's knocked out before, but he's never knocked out a guy like me, a guy that has experienced and a guy that has fought top tier contenders. And I'm gonna just take it to him. So I want him to keep talking that shit. Let him think that I'm easy, because at the end of the day, man, I know what I'm about. My experience and my resume speaks for itself. Unlike his, he's only fought Jorge Linares, a guy that's 36 years old, that is already washed up, and that was his toughest fight, and he got dazed by him. So I ain't really, with the back and forth. I'm just gonna go out there and just let my experience do the talking.
JoJo, this isn't your natural weight division, but how's your power? How do you feel overall at the lightweight division?
I feel really, really strong. I actually feel like 126, 130 wasn't my weight. I feel like I was cutting and depleting myself. Ever since I was 17 years old, man, I was fighting at 126, 122 pounds. So now that I was given the fact of moving up in weight and letting my body actually fill out and develop, man, I feel very, very good. I feel solid. My endurance, my strength, my speed, my footwork, everything is just to the T right now. So I'm just excited for this moment, and I'm excited to go out there.
What's your prediction for the fight, JoJo?
I'm just gonna take it to him. I'm gonna take it to him, and hopefully he don't break. Hopefully he don't break, man. I mean, the guys that have been sparring, they all have been breaking. So I'm just hoping that he has more will than them. But we'll see.